Hello, everyone, and welcome to Storytone English. Today's topic is one of the most requested and also one of the most challenging parts of the IELTS exam, writing practice for IELTS. If you're preparing for IELTS, you already know this. Writing is not just about putting words on paper. It's about showing clear thinking, strong organization, and good control of grammar and vocabulary. But most students fear the writing part. They say, I don't know what to write, or I can't finish in time. Don't worry, in this video, I'll tell you everything step by step. How to practice IELTS writing effectively, how to improve your ideas, and how to make your writing sound natural and academic. So, let's begin. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you are sitting in the exam room. You have your pen, your paper, and the question in front of you. You take a deep breath, and your mind is calm. You already know how to plan, write, and check your answer. That's exactly what you'll learn today. Let's start with the most important point, understanding the task. IELTS writing has two parts, Task 1 and Task 2. If you are taking the academic IELTS, Task 1 means describing a chart, graph, or diagram. If you are taking the general IELTS, Task 1 means writing a formal or informal letter. Task 2 is the same for both versions. It's an essay where you share your opinion on a topic. Now, the key is not just to write a lot, but to write smart. Every word must have purpose. Examiners don't want fancy vocabulary that doesn't fit. They want clarity, logic, and connection. Let's talk about Task 1 for academic IELTS first. Here, you are given a visual, maybe a bar chart, a line graph, or a process diagram. Your job is to describe what you see, not to give your opinion. For example, if the chart shows the population growth of 3 countries from 1990 to 2020, you can start like this. The graph compares the population growth in country A, country B, and country C between 1990 and 2020. That's a clear and neutral introduction. Then, move to the overview, the most important part. This is where you describe the general trends. For example, overall, the population of all 3 countries increased during the period, but country A experienced the fastest growth. After that, describe the details in 2 or 3 paragraphs. Group similar data together. Use linking phrases like in contrast, while, on the other hand, or similarly. Avoid describing every number. The examiner doesn't want a list. They want a summary that shows your ability to organize information. Now, for Task 1 of General IELTS, the focus is on writing a letter. It can be formal, semi-formal, or informal. Formal means to a company or authority. Informal means to a friend. Example: formal, write a letter to your bank requesting a credit card. Informal, write a letter to your friend thanking them for a holiday. Start with the right greeting. For formal letters, write, Dear Sir or Madam. For informal, Dear John. Then, organize your letter into 3 parts. Introduction, why you're writing. Body, main details. Closing, final message and polite ending. Always sign off properly. Formal, yours faithfully or yours sincerely. Informal, best wishes or see you soon. Now let's move to the most important part of IELTS writing, Task 2, the essay. This is where most people lose marks, but with the right structure, it's simple. Task 2 usually asks you to discuss a topic, like, some people think universities should focus on practical skills. Others believe they should teach theory. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Here's how to handle it. 1. Introduction. Paraphrase the question in your own words. 2. Body paragraph 1. Discuss the first view. Body paragraph 2. Discuss the second view. Conclusion. Give your opinion clearly. A simple example? It is often argued that universities should emphasize practical skills, while others think that theoretical knowledge is more important. This essay will discuss both points of view and then share my own opinion. That's your introduction. Then continue with balanced discussion and examples. Now let's talk about practice methods. You don't need to write long essays daily. Write short paragraphs first. Focus on one skill each day. On Monday, learn new connectors like however, although, moreover. On Tuesday, practice paraphrasing. On Wednesday, write an introduction and conclusion. On Thursday, summarize graphs or trends. On Friday, write one full essay and time yourself. This small but consistent routine will change your writing in a month. Also, after writing, don't forget the magic step, checking. Many students lose marks because of small grammar mistakes. Always check subject-verb agreement, articles, a, an, the, and spelling. Now let's talk about vocabulary. Don't memorize big words. Use clear academic phrases. Here are some examples. It can be observed that the data illustrates. In contrast to this trend, this essay will examine. From my perspective, use these phrases naturally, not too often. And remember, grammar matters more than vocabulary. It's better to write simple, correct sentences than complicated, broken ones. Now, a very important part. Time management. You only have 60 minutes for both tasks. Spend 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2. In those 40 minutes, divide your time like this: 5 minutes planning, 30 minutes writing, 5 minutes checking. That's how professional writers do it too. Plan first, write next, check last. Let's end with a few powerful tips that can truly change your writing score. 1. Read high-band essays. Notice how they use linking words, examples, and structure. 2. Learn from mistakes. Take your old essays, underline errors, and write the corrected version again. 3. Think before you write. Good writing is born from clear thinking. 4. Use examples from your own experience. It makes your essay sound natural and original. 5. Don't panic during the test. If you forget an idea, skip one line, take a breath, and continue. So, my friend, remember this. IELTS writing is not about talent. It's about strategy and daily practice. If you spend even 20 minutes writing a day, your progress will surprise you. Be patient and trust the process. Thank you for listening to Story Tone English. If this story helped you understand IELTS writing better, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more long English learning stories and lessons. See you in the next video.